Hello, welcome to Astro Haiti Collective Tarot Readings. Hope everyone's doing well. Happy Monday. I'm going to get into it and see who I am connecting with. Messages for the highest self of whoever has stumbled upon this video. Ooh, Chariot energy, Cancer energy. So there's movement, there's a desire to have a clear path, to go in a specific direction. What direction? What is this about? What is this about? There's discipline. Discipline. It's like a controlled movement. Three of Wands reversed. Okay, so Spirit needs you to get clear and to have more of a discipline and consistency. Because the Three of Wands is reversed, is kind of like not knowing where you're going. Like you don't have a plan, and you need to have a plan, right? Because the Chariot is about direct action and movement towards something, towards a goal, right? With a lot of determination. And it feels like with the Three of Wands, even in this card specifically, they're surfing. So if you don't have, it's like chaos. It feels like you're not really sure where the wind blows. There's a lot of chaos, okay? Because when you surf, even though the water is unpredictable, you have to have some self-control, at least control of your body, your stance. And it feels to me, because it's reversed, you don't have, there's something, you feel like things are out of your control. Like your life or the direction that like it's out of your control. But that's not true, okay? Okay, what else? What else regarding highest good? Highest good for whoever's connecting. Regarding this situation that's outside of their control, the chaos they feel. What is outside of their control? What do they feel is outside of their control? Show me clear. Okay. Yeah, there it is. There's the chaos. Look at that. Look at that. Hurricane. You got to be the eye of the storm. Okay? You got to be the eye of the storm. This is Scorpio energy. You have Cancer, Scorpio, lots of water. It feels like, and then you have, oh my goodness, and then you have the card with the waves. So either you're a water sign, you're dealing with a water sign, or you feel like you're drowning. You feel like things in your life are like you're washing away. It's washing you over. Like you can't catch your breath. And with the Tower, it literally is like things are falling apart. It might be structurally like your home for some of you. Something having to do with like housing. Maybe you have to move, I heard. But it feels like there's things that are, you feel like things are falling apart and you feel like it's outside of your control. Four of Wands reversed. This could be a marriage that ended, which is why I keep hearing home. I keep hearing home. So if this is a separation, if this is a divorce, like that usually impacts the home. It impacts where you live. Somebody usually has to move. It might be someone moving out. Okay? I'm going to pull some more cards. It feels rough. It feels rough. Okay, messages for the highest good of Aries. Yeah, oh shit. Five of Pentacles. So someone's leaving the home. Look, rejection. Literally, look at this person, abandoned. So I feel like you feel abandoned. It does feel like someone has shut you out. And it might be someone you live with or someone you shared a home with. They feel really out of reach to you. You feel like that door is closed. What else? What else? And it's hard. It's hard. Messages for highest good, like you're having a really hard time. Messages for the highest good of whoever's resonating with this. Okay, Empress energy. This is the matriarch, the mother. This is Taurus energy. Maybe if this is not a partner, maybe there's someone like your mother, grandmother who has had to leave the home, maybe go to a home, like a nursing home. But there's a need for you in this chaos to nurture yourself. Whatever the situation is for you, I'm reading collectively. So there could be a lot of situations, like circumstantial things going on in people's lives and physical reality. But the underlying story is that this is chaotic. This is like you feel like your life is falling apart, like you don't have any control over the direction and the path of your life. And so spirit is calling for you to really work through why you're feeling this, like it's a rejection, like it's a you thing, like it's maybe like a self-worth thing, and to love yourself unconditionally with the Empress. Like it's time for you to look at this, to really internally get to the point where you see how amazing you are. Self-nurture, self-mother. For some of you, maybe you didn't have a mother growing up. Maybe you didn't have a parental figure that you really felt like you needed. And so you have a hard time being kind to yourself and loving yourself because you've never been taught to love yourself, like truly unconditionally, without feeling like you have to do all the things to be loved and to be perfect and to be lovable, okay? That's very specific. For some of you, Page of Cups reversed. So that's exactly what I mean. So please, 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 in this moment, what you're going through right now, please stop the negative self-talk. Page of Cups, all pages are communication. Cups, Page of Cups is emotions. Stop beating yourself up through nasty ways that you're talking to yourself. You're not mothering yourself. You're not loving yourself unconditionally. You're finding flaws and faults of why love has not worked out for you. You're taking it all on. You could also be just having a negative self-talk about love, about finding someone, about partnership, about why am I not chosen, or there's no options, or guys are like this, or women are like this. That needs to stop, okay? What else? One more. That was too many. Page of Cups reverse up. That's also water energy. So this is just basically all water signs currently. And the Fool, Aries, coming in hot. Once you start mothering yourself, once you start really loving yourself unconditionally instead of beating yourself up with the way you speak to yourself, speak about love and relationships, you're going to be able to start anew. So when the Tower comes, when things break down, which is Tower energy, guess what has to happen? Sorry, I'm looking for my other deck. Guess what has to happen then? Things have to change. And sometimes in order for things to change, things have to fall apart. And I feel like that's where you are. Things have fallen apart or are falling apart. And that's because Spirit needs you to change the way you see yourself and to really try to be more positive about yourself, about situations, about life, in order to start over. You got the Fool. The Fool is the first card in the tarot of Major Arcana. It sets the deck, okay? Which is new beginnings, taking a leap of faith, and it's time for a fresh start, okay? But you have to let go of the shit. That's why the Tower's here, to force you to let go of what no longer serves you. Through people, situations, but also just in general, with your own self-talk and your own feelings and experiences of rejection and abandonment. Wow, you saw that? All right, they got a little one card, please, one card only. Let's see if I have time for this one card. If it shows up, if not, there it is. Okay, Stag Spirit, take the lead. What did I say? What did I say? Look. Take the lead. Take the lead. Take the lead. This is on you. You know how you're feeling like you don't know where to go? Lost? Chaotic? You have to decide, no, I'm in charge. I'm going to change my mindset. I'm going to change the way I love myself. I'm going to mother myself. I'm going to nurture myself. I'm going to start over. This shit has been hard, but it's not stopping me. I'm taking the lead. I'm taking charge. This is my life. That's what you need to do.